Hi friends, today we'll discuss open banking. So what is open banking? To provide financial services to any bank customer. Right now, for example, if you are a customer of HDFC Bank, you can get the financial services from same bank only. If you are a customer of HDFC, you can get the financial services from the HDFC only. If you are customer of ICICI Bank, you will get the financial services from ICICI Bank only. So your customer information will not be shared with other bank. For example, your customer information will be restricted to one bank only. Other bank can't access your customer and account data. So this was like before open banking. Before open banking, so customer directly will be dealing with the bank. It may be A or it may be B or it may be C. After open banking, you have a API service providers. You can access multiple bank accounts. Customer can access from the API or through the service provider. You can access bank A accounts, bank B accounts, and bank C accounts also. And in open banking, customer data will be shared with other banks also. So what is closed banking? Now it is a bank is monopoly of customer account information, because if you are a HDFC customer, your account information will be available with HDFC open bank only. So in closed banking, customer will be tagged to one bank only. So your account information, customer information will be available with only one bank only. So in open banking, what is the stage in India? So open banking may potentially significant risk and concerns around the financial privacy, data security, customer liability, cyber security, operational risk, among others. So with open banking, you have a data security, customer liability, cyber security, operation risks are available, because this data will be shared with multiple banks. So there may be data security issue, cyber security issue, operation issues will be there. But open banking process is going on in different countries. It is in different stages. So whatever we see in UPA and Google Pay, a result of open banking only, because previously, now you can go to phone banking, you can go to Google Pay or Phone Pay. You can see your HDFC, ICICI, your bank account balance. Previously, you can see your account balance in, if your account is in HDFC, you can see your account balance in HDFC mobile app only. But right now, you can see your account balance in Cred, you can see in Google Pay, you can see in Phone Pay also. So you are giving third parties to access your account information, account balance. Tomorrow, you may give access to service providers to access your account information, customer information, uh, number of transactions in your account, different loans, different products you are availed from the bank. You can see by the third party providers. So, what is open banking adopted worldwide? Adapting similar principles with ultimate aim to benefit the customers. So, in other countries, they are adapting open banking to benefit the customers. What are the benefits? We can discuss in next slide. So, what is the focus? Focus will be bank to open up their proprietary data to third party proprietary. So, what is proprietary? Proprietary means I will be owner of the shop. So I'll be whole and sole in charge of the shop. So whatever the profit, whatever the loss, everything, I'll be the proprietor for that business. Same way, now customer data will be monopoly in one bank. After open, this will be shared with third party providers also. Then you need smart devices, APIs, 24/7 availability of banking services. Yes, after open banking, these will be focused areas. Customer expectations, mobile devices linked to high speed internet. Yes, increased competition offering fast solutions. Now after open banking, your customer information, account information will be available with different banks. Now, if you have a housing loan with HDFC Bank for 9%, other bank may offer 7%, 7.5%. So, these offerings will come from the different banks. What are the changes? A seamless experience, real-time payments, data sharing, APIs enhancing and cross-selling, because you have access to different banks customers data, you can cross sell your products. If your product is unique feature, you can sell it to any bank customer. So raise, so non-banking third party providers will increase. Now whatever the phone pay, Google Pay, Cred, Beam, different service providers are there, tomorrow more service providers will come to the market to serve customers. What are the strategies? Bank as a platform, data APIs, 360-degree view, cross-selling opportunities will be the strategies of open banking. Authentication. So, if you are bank customer and you want to avail your services with third-party service providers, you have to give a authentication. So, in this authentication, it will be restricted, like, okay, few information, few data can be shared with other banks, few data you can't share. So all those things will be available, and these after verification, identification only, these data will be available to third parties. So at present, customers will choose the services and best rate loans transfer cases. For example, I'm having a loan in HDFC Bank, housing loan 7.75. If SBI giving for 7%, I have to approach the bank and you say like, I have a loan, housing loan with HDFC. So can I go for the balance transfer from HDFC to SBI? So you have to approach the bank. But after open banking, banks directly will, so bank will have your data, your loan data, your rate of interest, loan amount. So banks can offer, okay, you're having your you have existing loan with HDFC for 9%, I'll give you for 7%, and your loan amount is 20 lakhs, I'll give you 25 lakhs. Like that, customers will offer the, banks will offer the best rates to customers. So decoupled authentication. So in during the open banking, so customer must use the some devices to authenticate consumer as a service. So decoupled means when you are login, one application will be login, but authentication will be given in separate channel. Then this will be called as decoupled authentication. So there deep for the decoupled, login will be one application and authentication will be second application. For this one, they'll use the smartwatch, mobile phone, point of sales, like this. So embedded authentication. Embedded authentication means both the authentication will be in the client side using an embedded sign-in. So with, both will happen in the same app. Redirected means you'll enter app with user ID password. For the redirect authentication, you'll be redirected to some website where you have to verify your identity. So one is decoupled within your smartphone. You have one for authentication and another for the login. But in the embedded, both will be in the same app. And for the redirection, login will be in your mobile app, and for authentication, it will be redirected to website. It may be bank's website or financial services website. We have to identify your identity and it should be verified. So mandate to third party providers. So already we discussed to the owner of the data, the customer is only person authorized to grant the connection between the bank to third party. So once you give the mandate to third party providers only, your data will be shared from bank to third party providers. Open banking functionality only operate when you choose the and authentication accept the. So here open banking customer has to choose, and authentication is the key aspect for open banking. So you have to maintain your password secretly and it should not be shared with anybody. Actions, customers onboarding. So while first time I'm onboarding, then you have to give a mandatory consent if you are using third party service provider app. So if you are onboarding, then you have to give a mandatory consent to get the data from the bank. One time transfer between customer own accounts. So you have a account in different banks. So own accounts you want to transfer from your own accounts from one bank to another bank. You will have a limits, fraud check, fee, and customer notification. After the transaction, you will get the notification. Third party transfers from one bank to another bank or one customer to another customer. Limits will be there, fraud check will be there, fee and customer notifications will be there. Other transactions where you don't need any authentication is your balance inquiry, view recent transaction, payment transaction status. If you have executed one payment from one bank to another bank, what is the status? List of accounts, your list of account, different accounts you are holding with the bank. Fetch customer details which are approved by the customer. Those data will be available for the third party service providers. So what can be shared? So customer account list, transaction list with details, account balances in different banks, direct debits, scheduled payments, customer details, only authorized user details will be shared, organization details including your business address and contact address if you are a organization, these data will be shared. APIs, after the open banking account access list of APIs to access the list of account transactions, API, the transaction history, payments API, initiate payments through, and KYC, perform KYC using this API. So security, encryption and hashing can be help your security, your API data from unauthorized access, modifications or leakage. So because now your data will be sharing with different third party service providers. So you these security features will be implemented with the API. Thank you friends. If you like my video, please subscribe and share with your friends also. Please comment also.